Hello everybody, this is Crazy Man, and we are here at Sparks' house. I didn't make that hole in the wall, it was already there. And you may or may not know that me and Sparks had a deal where I wanted dirt and he wanted wood, I'm assuming to finish off this floor. Anyway, we agreed on the price of a stack of wood for for 4 stacks of dirt. That's a stack of logs rather than planks. And as you can see here, I have got him 5 stacks of oak, 5 stacks of jungle wood, 4 stacks of spruce, and 4 stacks of birch, which means he owes me a mere 72 stacks of dirt. I'm sure payment will be prompt. Anyway, you may be wondering... Actually, no, you probably aren't wondering. You may be wondering, you may not be. Who knows? Why am I at Sparks' base? Am I going to start by building with Sparks again? No, 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 no. Although I have built something up there, but that's irrelevant. I am only here to deliver wood, because I need dirt. Why do I need dirt, I hear you not ask? Well, that's simple. I am building something. Something incredible. And that is... this. You can't see it yet because it hasn't rendered in. There's a block. There are some more blocks. What is it? It's the beginnings of a floating island. And this is just where I'm putting all my rubbish. Until then. So, why am I building a floating island? Because I want to. And so I'm going to do it. Simple as that. So this is my single player let's play, and I will be largely working on this island amongst a couple of other things. When 1.5 comes out, I think I'm going to have a go at redstone. I've never really given that a go, and I've wanted to for a while now. And considering they're just about to change it all, I may as well wait until the update. And we're not going to do the redstone thing here, we're going to do it elsewhere in a location I've already found, but I may not show until 1.5, or I may show it for if there's a need to. So yes, as you may have noticed, Sparks released his first episode a while ago, and when he was recording that, I was also theoretically recording the first episode of this. However, it was kind of late in the day, I was rather tired, and the episode just didn't come out well. And so I decided to scrap all the footage and start again. By the way, the reason I decided to pick an ocean to build this island is quite simply because I can jump off and do this! And no damage taken. Then Mojang decided to change it so that 1 high water will protect you from any height as well, making my picking a rather deep ocean completely pointless. But anyway, we've set up here now, so we may as well continue. Yeah, I must say... Oh yes, and I'm growing cactuses. It's my little cactus farm. It will expand one day to a whole field of cacti. But not anytime soon. It is a little strange talking to yourself. knowing that others will hear you, but not for a while. Mind you, I often talk to myself anyway, so I don't know why I'm finding this time particularly strange. Talking to yourself isn't a weird thing, is it? No. Can't be a weird thing. Otherwise, I'd be insane. No, I'm not insane. I'm just a little crazy. So yes, I'm going to work a little bit on this island and basically just briefly tell you what is probably going to happen in this series whilst I do so, and then that'll probably be all for this episode. It's most likely going to be a shorter episode, maybe like 10 or 15 minutes, unless I get into the swing of things and I go on for a lot longer. And there's a small chance that you just heard a lorry go past. Isn't it a magical and wonderful land that I live in? So yes, unlike the regular Let's Play with me and Sparks, this is going to be just me. I will occasionally be sort of doing stuff at spawn. We will continue doing stuff together, but that will be in the accidental Let's Play. This will be much more of a solo thing. Sparks may feature in bits of an episode, but if he does, he'll be briefly around, rather than there throughout the whole episode. What am I doing here? I don't know at all. I really don't. Oh yeah. Really what I need to do is draw an outline for this first, I think. Hang on. Be right back. And I'm back. Yes. So, one thing that may be different about this Let's Play to other Let's Plays is I quite easily get distracted. To the point where I've already forgotten what I was saying before I disappeared. And that was just to check something. So, we may have a few tangents happening. I may be talking about one subject, and then it may change to another subject. Now, I gave Sparks enough wood for him to be able to give me 72 stacks of dirt. I have a little on me already. Let's put my buckets together. Right. So I'm going to start off by sort of, I guess, drawing the circular-ish outline of my island. It's not going to be completely circular because I kind of want it to look a little bit more natural than that. It's probably going to look fairly unnatural, but I'm going to try and give it a sort of curved underside and a not perfectly circular shape, and just see what happens. Then if I really hate it, I might completely tear it down or blow it up or something. But we'll see. I've got a sort of outline vaguely drawn out. It's on paint. And basically 1 pixel on paint equals 1 block. So whoever said paint is useless, ha ha ha, I found a use for it. Take that. and I'm probably going to have to refer to it several times whilst I'm making this, considering I measured the first side and I've already forgotten what the first side was. So, we'll take, I think, here to be our first side. This way is, okay, this way is east. So is north. Spawn is roughly in that direction, northeast from here. Let's start on the north side then, shall we? I now have to refer to my picture again. My beautiful, beautiful picture. Okay. We're going to start on the other side, because that was easier to measure. So yes, these displays will be more of me sort of building and talking than the sort of, I guess, semi-scripted stuff that me and Sparks do together. Pause to check a picture. And as a result, some people may hate this series, other people may like it. It's probably going to be, well, I'll try and make it regular, but I'm kind of going to do it when I want to do it rather than any other reason. And look at me, already done this wrong. Let's go and collect that piece of dirt, we're going to need it. There it is. Okay, I got the dirt back. And another advantage of being out in the sea is you get no mob spawns, which is very nice. Well, no mob spawns, assuming I remember to light this all up. 2, 3, 4. I think that was correct. Yes. Okay, good. So yes, I will be talking about things that I'll be talking about things in this Let's Play, apparently. I don't know what. I guess it'll kind of be whatever I feel like at the time. And anything that may be relevant. Or maybe questions that you have asked me in the comments and want me to answer. I can't promise I'll answer your question, but if you have a question, feel free to answer it in the Feel free to ask it in the comments. As you may have already been able to tell, I get rather distracted without Sparks, and therefore I can go off on a tangent. Let me try that again. I get fairly distracted without Sparks and go off on a tangent, and I'm fairly sure that I started talking about how weird it is to talk to yourself. I mean, not weird it is to talk to yourself. How weird it feels to talk to yourself. I'll get there eventually, trust me. I probably will. Almost certainly. But yes, this feels weird to talk to myself. Also, when I'm talking, I tend to do a lot of running around and jumping, which is utterly pointless, but it just seems to be what I end up doing. I'm not quite sure why. Then look at my picture again, and I can see why I stopped there, because then it goes the other way, and that needs to go like that, and it comes out like this. As you can see, this isn't circular, but it's roundish, and that should theoretically link up to there. Hang on. 3, then 5, then 4. 3, then 5, then 4. That should be easy to remember, shouldn't it? So let's try that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. Now to light it up before any mobs start to spawn. Oh, and on this island I'm probably going to light things up a lot to ensure that mobs do not spawn at all. Actually, I carefully laid those bits out so that it wasn't overlit. Anyway, yes, talking to yourself. It feels weird when you first start doing it, when you know others are listening, but oddly I used to talk to myself, well, I don't know why I'm saying used to. I still do talk to myself quite a bit without really meaning to or noticing it. And as you can see, I'm now talking and therefore I'm just running around and jumping because I cannot multitask apparently. Unless it's just running and jumping and talking. Well, I guess technically running and jumping is multitasking. Anyway, yes. So, I'm sure you're all very confident and would be able to answer the question if someone asked, what is Crazy Man going to be doing in his Let's Plays. I'm sure you can all give a competent answer, which is more than I can do, that's for sure. And, yes, this is basically just a very first introduction to what's going to happen in the Let's Play. I'm probably going to do the other 3 sides off camera, sort of rounding them off, and that'll probably be all I do, unless I feel inspired to do more off camera, but I'll probably do that off camera because I apparently can't concentrate on more than one thing at once. And so yes, I'll do that. I kind of want to get this episode out as well because Spark said he didn't want to do a second episode without me having done one of my own. And I'm liking the shape of that. This is going to be good. This is going to be a beautiful thing when it's finished. Anyway, yes, I'm just rambling now. Not that I've been because yes. I definitely haven't been rambling throughout the rest of the episode, and I've just started now. That's definitely the case. So before I ramble at all, in any way, shape or form, even the slightest bit, I am going to say goodbye and good night.